Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we're actually not playing anything. This is going to be my first game review and it's going to be of TheOdd1sOut Let's Bounce. Okay, so I have 3 points to go over. The first point is design and graphics. Then we're going to talk about gameplay, and for the last part it's going to be about ads and the overall monetization of the game. Okay, so let's start with graphics and design. So, the game itself looks acceptable for a mobile game. Yeah, it's okay, I guess. It can be a little bit better, but it doesn't need to. The menu design is, I would say, not bad, but it could be improved a lot, mostly in the pause screen and in the screen before you play the game. It looks very basic, and basic is not bad, but it's also kind of confusing sometimes, which is, not good. Also, yeah, the buttons themselves look not very fancy. They look very basic and kind of, I would say, cheap looking, which is weird because they can't be cheap looking, it's a game, but I think you know what I mean. Okay, and that's going to be about it for the first point, because there's not a lot to talk about. It's a mobile game, so you shouldn't expect the best graphics. Like I said, menu design can be improved a bit, but yeah, it's okay. Okay, now on to the second point, the gameplay. It actually seems really simple if you watch gameplay or something like that, but it's hard. The game is hard. Maybe I'm just not very good at it, but like every game I play, but it's very fun. The game itself is designed very good. I enjoyed playing it for a while. Even it doesn't get boring easily. You always want to beat your record, which is yeah, that's a good thing. The whole new record system always works good in video games. Yeah, I quite like it. Then we have some, let's say, not so great things about the gameplay, and that's, for example, that all of the characters that you bounce on are basically randomized. So you could get the boat with a lot of people like 3 times in a row, which is, in my opinion, one of the best things because it has a lot of area to bounce on. But then you get a stone and like a rock, and then directly after it you get a devil, and then you really can't do anything about it because if you get both of them in a row you're basically dead, which is annoying. I think that's kind of an annoying part, but everything else is designed very nice. You go through all of the stages of life, like you start in childhood, then you go to teen, and then probably to adult. I have only made it to teen because it's so hard. But yeah, after every time you can upgrade your character with the coins you just earned in the game, and you have these so-called sprinkle cakes, and if you bounce on them they give you some random reward at the end of the level. And yeah, that's how you get most of your money, which is perfectly fine. I think that's a cool system. And yeah, and then you also have firework boxes, and if you bounce on those they just send you flying in the air like a jetpack in Subway Surfers. They are kind of overpowered, but they have a massive downside. Every time they launch you, you basically land in a random place, so you can land on a rock or on a devil, like I already said, and then you really can't do anything about it, which is very unfortunate because normally the firework boxes are so useful, but sometimes because of luck you lose the whole game, which is, I think, not a very cool thing. That is going to be about it for the gameplay part. The upgrade system is, I think, perfectly fine. One more thing, you can buy different characters that have different abilities, and you unlock them by getting far enough in the level. And the characters, like I said, have different abilities, which, yeah, it's fine. Some of them are cool, some of them are kind of lazy, like Kid James, but yeah, it's an important character from his video, so he should be included. And yeah, that's about it. So now to the monetization part, the part I'm going to complain about most. There are a lot of ads in the game, like a lot of them. After almost every game, you get an ad, which I get. You have to earn money somehow out of these games, but it's kind of it's far too much. You can pay to get the ads removed, but still, it's like €1.5, and that's far too much. And I think it should have like one ad every 3 games or something like that, but you have an ad every single time when you die, and I think that's far too much. That's not okay. But you can pay to get more powerful characters and stuff, but you don't have to. And if you do, I don't think they will be too overpowered. So in the pay to win aspect, I think it isn't, as it is pay to win, but it isn't a bad thing, particularly in this game. But yes, the ads are far too much, and you can watch an ad to get more rewards, like in almost every mobile game. That's what you want to do, then do that. But I didn't do it, and I came, like I said, pretty far. And you don't need to pay or to watch the ads to progress on in some sense, but the one ad after the game is just incredibly annoying every time. And yeah, that's going to be about it for my review of the game Let's Bounce by TheOdd1sOut. It's a good game. Overall I would give it a 4 out of 5, probably, maybe a 3.5. It's okay. It's not average, but it's also not very good, and it's also not very bad. It's a little bit above average, let's say it like that. Yeah, that's going to be about it. If you liked, leave a like, leave a dislike, and subscribe. Bye!